Chapter 2. Koboh. Marin was still knocked out from her injuries. A few partisans told me she would awaken any moment, but I couldn't stop myself from worrying. What if she doesn't remember what happened to Anika? Did she even see her before they got separated?
You can stop pacing, Cal Kestis.
Marin, are you okay?
I am fine. Besides, this isn't the first time I fought against the Empire. Is Anika okay?
Aiden got to her before I could. It's all my fault. I should have gotten here sooner. What were you two thinking about coming to Kashyyyk?
Watch your tone, or I will set you on fire. We came to search for answers about her past, but it is not my place to tell. You should ask her yourself when we find her.
Do you remember anything before blacking out? Did Aiden say why he was here?
He's searching for a Jedi temple. I guess he thought it was here, but all he found was us.
Has Anika completed her training yet?
Yes, she passed the trials, but she wouldn't tell me where she finished them.
Maybe Grease knows something about forgotten Jedi temples.
Care to explain how?
I've managed to recover some of Seer's archive books, but one of the pages that I read leads to Koboh.
What are we waiting for then?
You should rest.
I will rest on the Mantis. Let's go. We are wasting time. I've done what I can to help the Wookiees. The partisans can take it from here.
Our trip to Koboh was a long journey, but I managed to get us there before sundown. I was able to land the Mantis near Grease's cantina, which was one less hassle. He's the only one who kept in touch over the years. I did manage to visit this place once and I ran into some trouble.
Are you sure Grease is around? This place seems like it's...
Abandoned?
I was going to say deteriorating, but that works too. Hey, stranger, what brings you and your friend here?
Hey, Mosey, we're looking for Grease.
He's dealing with Turgle inside the saloon. Got himself into more treasure hunting trouble.
Noted. Thanks, Mosey. Keep me posted if you find out anything about the Bedlam Raiders.
Will do. See you around, Cal.
Once Mosey left, Marin and I entered the saloon.
Friend of yours?
It's not like that. She helped me when I first came to Koboh. I got lost trying to find Grease's saloon and ran into a Mogu. We took the beast down, and in return she kept my secret.
And these Bedlam Raiders?
A bunch of marauders that work for Aiden. I don't know if you noticed the Lucre Hulk earlier, but that's their base.
Have you explored it?
No. According to Grease, it's a giant death trap. Once the gatekeeper droid finished scanning Marin and I, the doors opened up. Sure enough, Grease was already lecturing Turgle about his treasure hunting shenanigans. BD-1 walked over to get his attention.
Not now, BD. I'm busy. Wait. Am I hallucinating? Maybe you should lay off the drinks. Aha! It is you! Welcome back, kids. How I've missed you.
I bent down to give Grease a hug, but he didn't let me get up so fast.
When's the last time you got some sleep? You both look awful.
Nice to see you too, Grease.
Where's Anika? Wasn't she supposed to be with you, Marin?
Actually, that's why we're here.
I don't mean to leave you hanging, but I am quite tired. Sure, whatever you need. I've got a spare room downstairs.
I nearly forgot for a moment that Marin was still healing from her injuries. When she left the room, Grease sent Turgle to help Monk clean the kitchen. Turgle up to trouble again?
Don't even get me started, Cal. He found some rusty data disk, which resulted in him getting into trouble with the Bedlam Raiders.
Sounds like it's important for them to hunt him down for it.
We'll get to that later. How have you been since we last spoke?
Well, I found Seer's archive books, but it wasn't easy. Unfortunately, the mission went south and it cost the lives of people I teamed up with. It seems like the Empire is always one step ahead of me.
Don't blame yourself, kid. You did what you could, and the important thing is that you're safe.
Can't say the same for Anika, can I?
Cal, if you go down this road again, I won't help.
I really don't need a lecture right now.
I know you don't want to hear it, kid, but you keep losing others due to your reckless actions.
You don't get it, Grease. Jaro Tapal and Seer would want me to keep fighting. I'm all that's left of the Order. I can't let the legacy of the Jedi die out.
I'm just trying to look after you. I know you want to honor what you lost, but you're gambling here.
Life is a gamble. I'm not going to sit back and watch the Empire destroy this galaxy.
Fine. Have it your way.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it out on you. Look, I promise to think about what you said. Will you help me find Anika?
It's a deal. What's our first step?
I placed Sear's archive book down gently, while opening up to the page I read earlier.
Okay, let me get this straight. According to this book, an ancient Jedi temple whatever is hidden here, but it contains what exactly?
That's what I need to find out.
Well, it says here that it's hidden within the forest array, which is where Turgle was earlier.
You're kidding, right?
I'll just tell him to give you directions. He's still in a heap of trouble, and I don't want him to attract more attention.
Torgal walked over to the booth nervously once Grease called for him. He explained the plan briefly to him, but Turgle was a bit hesitant. Apparently stormtroopers were closing in on that area, but there was another way to get into the temple. Okay, I'll be back soon. If the Bedlam Raiders start causing trouble, call me immediately.
Be safe out there, kid.
As I left the saloon, Turgle guided me to the entrance of the forest array. Once he left, I heard nothing but the sounds of nature. You ready, BD? It's time to find out what Aiden's after.